Alright, C's Terry here. We're going to do Aquarius, general read for November 2024. We're going to start off with these tarot cards. Before we do that, I'm just going to apologize for being late this month. I had like bronchial pneumonia and still kind of sick at the moment, but I'm getting these out now. Let's get going with your story here, Aquarius. Alright, flow. So going with the flow. Or maybe you're the one that's setting the tempo of the flow. Anyway. What is that crossed by? Unity. Okay, so you go on the flow of unity. Maybe there's some sort of partnership in which you weren't exactly thinking, putting priority towards, but you're kind of just going with the flow and enjoying it. It doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. It could just be some sort of partnership or unity, some sort of bygones be bygones. You're moving past something. In the past, for some years, it's someone you had a bit of a history with, and you've kind of gone, actually, let that go. We're all good now. It's all good. But it's just for some, right? For some, you're just going with the flow, and there's a sense of unity within yourself because of this calmness. I'm not trying to control the situation. Anyway, what have you got in the past there, Aquarius? You had communion. Geez, everything's coming in here. It's very relationship-y type of story so far. I don't want to jump the gun just yet. What are you currently dealing with here? Friendship. So we might have some. We got communion, which is like particularly with you, Aquarius. It seems to me like some sort of a spiritual group or spiritual belief system that you might be having some sort of partnership with, or some sort of communion with people. Sorry about my nails. Long story. Other videos I've had to explain that the lady from Chi Chi Claus did my nails, but I did my car. It's before I started doing these videos, and there's chips everywhere. So back to you, Aquarius. I'm very sorry. Yes, so it seems like there's some sort of friendship here. That's what you're dealing with currently at the moment. What does the future hold for you, Aquarius? What's the future hold? The Fox. Okay, watch out, Aquarius. This is a little heads up that there's something on the cards. Now, it could be you just being strategic, because I think, if I remember correctly, Seven of Swords is an Aquarius card. There's pros and cons to everything, so it's strategic, But for me, the Fox is someone being cunning with you emotionally, or just being cunning, setting you up for something. So just be wary of that in the future. Alright, what is the overall resonating theme here? And that's release. So you've been trying to cut cords, cord cutting, release yourself from some sort of... you might have had some sort of like communion, meaning like you had some sort of special spiritual relationship with someone, or spiritual husband, spiritual wife, or something like that, or something to do with maybe you were in some sort of strong soulmate, twin flame thing, and you're kind of moving away from that. You're releasing yourself from those beliefs because of the Fox, possibly. I don't know. Let's go to the synchronicities. How many synchronicity cards does Aquarius need? 3. Nice. Alright. Whoa, 3 cards. First card coming out here is Roots. It's going back to whatever is actually true. The true Aquarius. The real... Going back to your roots, basically. And so releasing yourself, heading towards your roots. And teacher, there's someone... It says here like you got some sort of communion, some sort of spiritual guidance, some sort of spiritual teacher. Alright, and one last one. And that is spiritual guidance. There you go, spiritual guidance. So it seems like you, Aquarius, this month or for some time. And just to add it in, even though you're only supposed to pick out 3, it's the Wheel of Fortune on the box. Could just be indicating a new cycle is going to be on the cards for you, but you're going through a stage of learning, getting ready for the future. Just to replay that, we've got going through the roots, going to your roots, teacher, and spiritual guidance. Here we go, Aquarius. What's the general monthly mood? What frame of mind are you entering the month in? First 2 cards indicate the mood. The next card will be why you're in that frame of mind. What frame of mind are you entering the month in? You're a little bit competitive. There is challenges coming ahead. You got the 7 of Wands here, so that's competitive, challenge, struggle, advantage, gain. It's in the middle of battle here. This is just a frame of mind, just reminding you, okay? This is a frame of mind. This isn't a prediction. This is how you're entering the month in, or when you see this video, or soon after, or something like that. The frame of mind in which you're in, you're going to be feeling like you're getting attacked, or you're attacking something. It's the Leo energy here. And because there's something unrealistic, and sadness, and wise withdrawal, and procrastination. This is the frame of mind, remember, okay? Why are you in this frame of mind? It seems like that answered the question anyway, but why are you in the frame of mind? Because you feel left out in the cold. So something that could be internal. You might be trying to get spiritual advice to help you guide yourself through this particular dilemma, because it looks like you're fighting within oneself, and one half is saying, no, the spiritual group or teachings are correct, and the other half saying, oh, look at what it's provided so far. For some people it's been not good. It's brought in some tests, and I haven't really seen the fruits for the labor, and I'm left out in the cold here. And that's what brought you to this particular checking yourself, crossing yourself over. Yeah, and making you feel unfulfilled. And it's your card there, Aquarius. Alright, so that's just your frame of mind. Let's figure out what's the good to come. What's the good to come for Aquarius in November 2024? What's the good to come for Aquarius in November 2024? What's the good to come? First two cards indicate the good. Next card will be how you initially feel about this good, because sometimes we don't recognize a good thing when it comes, or we're distracted. We just clarify some of these cards. What's this to do with? Okay. Alright. Now the good for you is some sort of bad choice that you made in the past, which was kind of embarrassing for you to admit. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. We've also got the Two of Swords. It looks like either you're going to be biting the bullet and coming clean to someone, or changing, whatever it was. You might have been set on a certain way, or you had a debate about someone about anything really. It could have been an election, it could have been a relationship, or it could have been a spiritual ideas, concept, or something like that. And maybe something here that you feel embarrassed to admit that it was a bad choice, or you're on the wrong side here. This is the good to come, so just bear with me here, because something's going to happen here. And that was clarified by the Three of Cups. So that could be indicating that it's going to be celebration time. Maybe for some of you it's going to be confirmations coming in that you are on the right track, or for some of you you're finally admitting to yourself, hang on, I was wrong, and it's now, it's not going to hurt your ego enough for you to actually admit to yourself, hang on, that was not correct, and I'm now ready to move forward to start a new cycle. This is how you're going to feel about this good once you overcome that, because at the moment you're stuck. There's a lack of courage, and you're unreliable at the moment, but you're obsessed with work, or you're obsessing with other things in order to distract yourself from this particular thing. For some of you might have had like some certain person that you thought you were connected to, and you've kind of felt, hang on, I've been gone for a certain amount of time, feeling like shit, and this is all I've got to pay to show for all this, and you've kind of gone, nah, that's enough, I'm moving forward, and I'm not worried about looking like I made a mistake, because we all make mistakes, and it's a step to success, so don't worry. That is the good to come. Let me just, for any of these, is there any more good to come? Sorry, Aquarius, I just want to find something else for you there. Is there anything good coming? What else is there good? 2 plus 1, please. Yeah, some sort of disempowerment and fears and doubts of some sort of spiritual belief. You're going to be doing some sort of research within, some analysis within, and it's going to help you. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to get a different story here for you, because something that was a bit foolish and unorthodox, and you're a bit upset about having to admit that to someone. You might have told people that you believe in a certain thing, and now you've kind of found contradictions, and after doing some teachings, and you're kind of like, hang on, I'm going to have to let people know who I was very passionate, because I know you get very passionate about things, you tell people stuff, and then you find out, hang on, I was a bit wrong there, and I have to now go back and tell the 20 people I was very passionate about that little change. And sometimes you want to avoid doing that. Sometimes it's best to go out there and say, hang on, I was wrong, and I'm a good enough person to come out and admit when I was wrong, and let you know and update you to make sure that you're not going out there and misinforming people yourself. Alright, here we go. Yeah, once you overcome this problem, it's going to be leading towards new things. Now, for some years, you might have been in some sort of thinking that someone was your special person and they treated you like crap, or there's a lot of delays around it. Once you move on and go, all right, we've all been there and we've all done some weird stuff around love or some sort of obsession with work or something like that, you'll move on to some sort of new Ace of Cups here. So that would be like unconditional love, new feelings, new friendship, bounty, openness. Open your heart and receive the emotions around you. Okay, let's move on to the challenges. I'm very sorry there, Aquarius. Please let me know if any of this is resonating. Alright, first two cards indicate the challenge. The next two cards after that will be what you can do to overcome the challenge. What's the challenge for Aquarius? Is having an acceptance and forgiveness to yourself or to someone else, and to be on the beginning of a recovery. Because you want clarity, or there is clarity which is going to help recovery and acceptance. Something's going to be revealed to you, which is going to give you some sort of clarity, and that's going to help you push you down that making the right decision and having acceptance and gratitude for people who were trying to help you, who you might have had arguments with because you didn't meet eye to eye. This is the challenge. Okay, what else we got for the challenge? Yes, we got here. It's 6 of Pentacles. So that's sharing your success builds more success, giving, receiving, fairness, justice, generosity. So as it's a challenge, what the hell was that? I think there's possum. We're in Australia, right? So there's like possums and stuff. We got like snakes. I don't think that's a snake. Don't worry. But anyway, let's go here. We've got 6 of Pentacles. So to me, that would be indicating as a challenge that it's probably, you might have been spending a lot more time to yourself, because you're trying to process something, and you need to heal, doing shadow work or whatever it is, and you've been avoiding or neglecting your friends and family. So it might be time to let them know that, hang on, you still hold them dear and you have gratitude for them, and hang on, I know I lent on you a bit here so I could get some rest, or I could do that, and I didn't really pay it back to you when you needed rest or something. So that might be what you could do to overcome this issue. Let's see what you can do. I should just do the cards instead of come up with ideas here. Yes, some sort of immaturity and irrationality, daydreaming. So you need to overcome that. Some sort of daydreaming, being irrational and selfish when it comes to your time. Yeah, because there's some sort of belief system that is disempowering you and giving you fears and doubts, and it's causing you to stick in this cycle where you might be learning more about it, but also questioning if it's actually real. Please let me know if this is hitting anyone. I'm not very confident right now when I'm doing this read, but when I'm like that, it's usually when people are like, yeah, that's actually spot on. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but this read's pretty interesting. The challenge. So yeah, you just gotta, it seems like you're blocked, but you can still make the first steps towards correcting whatever it is that you need to correct. Yeah, because there's a lack of there's a sense of laziness and a lack of emotional intelligence. Now, if you don't take accountability, that's going to show that you're showing signs of immaturity when it comes to emotional intelligence. So to go out there and go, hang on, I was wrong or right, or hang on, not everything I said was wrong, but these things here I found out just recently, and it's now time for me to own up to that. That's going to get you a long way, and a lot of respect from certain people. Okay, let's move on to career and finance for you, Aquarius. I hope this read's helping someone out there. Alright, let's go. Career and finance. First 2 cards would be what you need to know about your career and finance. The next 2 cards after that would be how you can improve the situation, because even if you're doing bloody awesome, you can always do bloody better. Alright, okay. There's pride and riches and debt. There's a debt sign here. You've got some sort of debt you need to take care of. Try not to go out and spending. Yeah, there's some frustrations. There might be some avoidance of choice and overcommitment. Now, to me, that might be for those of you who are going on Temu and buying heaps of packages and doing the pay now, buy later, like pay later, buy now type of situation. Just don't let that accumulate too much. Just keep that a tab on that. There might be some sort of unexpected bill coming in with your car or something like that that might screw up the day or your plans, because you're like, no, it's all right, I can pay back fine, it's all good, everything's all good, and then your car explodes and you're like, I wasn't expecting that, and that screwed me, So just be careful, make sure you have some sort of emergency fund here. And what can you do to improve the situation? It's returning to the same situation. Your strength's going to be tested with your money this month. There's energy and patience. Okay, it's saying here that we had the Knight of Wands in reverse. So for me, that kind of indicates being a little bit too spontaneous with your money. So you might be doing well to save, and for like, let's just say you've got to save this much, and you can't spend this much, and you're like, all right, I'm not going to spend more than this because that's only what I need to. And you do well for like 5 days, and then on the 6th day you have a few drinks, or you're just feeling a little bit happy, or you're searching for that dopamine hit, and then you hit Temu up or Amazon, and you're like, I just bought $8,000 worth of stuff, I'm screwed. I just blew my budget, everything's screwed, and then knock on the door. Oh yeah, by the way, you've been busted driving over the speed limit, and you got like 10 minutes to pay, and you're like, that's not going to happen, don't worry. But I'm just saying. That could be what it's indicating. Any more information that we can tell Aquarius when it comes to finances and money? So just be careful with bills. Yeah, just be emotionally stable. Try not to let things. Just try and balance things out. Just try and get a sense of balance when it comes to your. Hey, this is how much money's going in. I want to have a savings account. So 10% or more goes to there, and this is another part that goes over here. This is what I can play with. But just be a little bit smart. Support yourself before you can support others. So you also don't be going out trying to save every cat. I appreciate that you do that. We've rescued 3 cats already, and we can only do that before we have to start paying for extra licenses. So and we still consider like, hey, there's another 3 cats that need a home. So anyway, try not to put yourself into too much overcommitment when it comes to that type of stuff, and buy now, pay laters, and saving animals, and donating money to charities that you think that you can afford, and then the next week your rent goes up 30%, and you're like, oh crap, I just signed up for like a monthly $80 going to save the children in Venezuela, and oh man. Alright, I'm going to move out of that. Let's go to love. I'm sorry, Aquarius, this is a long one. Jesus. Okay. Looks like you're in the longest video this month. Alright, let's go to singles. First 2 cards will be what's to come, next 2 cards will be options, and 5th card will be outcome. Alright, first card's out. There's some sort of critical and overbearing and bitterness and on something unreliable, and you're focusing on something deceitful. It could be you doing it to someone else. It is the Queen of Swords. Or, just that's what you're focused on is the past, maybe, or how someone mistreated you, or how something. Yeah, we've got the Devil here, so it could be Capricorn entering the picture. Or maybe you're someone who was cruel in the past towards you, or you towards them. Capricorn. You are only limited by what you believe is possible. Bondage, materialism, obsession, repression, powerlessness, shadow self. Alright. You might be cruel towards yourself when it comes to finding new love, and you're still focused on the obsession of the past. I'm just reading what the cards are saying here, guys. I'm not trying to do too much there. Let's go to what is the rest of the month going to play out? Or what other options you have. You're going to be a little bit moody and withdrawn because you want to start something a little bit more realistic and probably more 3D, because you've got ideas and opportunities. You've got the Page of Pentacles here. So you've got eagerness and courage and loyalty towards some sort of new venture here that you want to start, but you're withdrawing from some sort of obsession. And what's the outcome for this month? I will do some clarifiers to find out, because it does have a lot of Earth coming in, so it could be Earth coming in or leaving the picture. It depends if that's someone that you were obsessing over, or someone who was obsessing over you. They might have been holding you back somehow energetically. Okay. And what's the outcome? Is just doing some sort of something unorthodox, or putting yourself in a vulnerable position. Maybe you're trying to avoid that, try not to be in a vulnerable position, but it looks like you might be ending up that way this end of this month. Alright, let's do some clarifiers. What is this to do with? What's with the Devil and this Page of Pentacles? Is this indicating? What is this? Are we talking about something new? Yes, we are talking. There's something new coming in Capricorn, or just Capricorn, or an Earth, possible Earth. The Taurus here, Taurus with a bit of water in the chart, maybe a bit of air, a bit of water. Anyway, yes. So something new, some new passion coming towards you. Looks pretty cool. And what is this vulnerability? What's with the Hierophant in reverse, please? And that is, yeah, sometimes you get some sort of weakness. This is the strength card, but you're going to be probably focusing on your weaknesses in order to become stronger. Which is the best way to become stronger, is to focus on your weaknesses, right? It seems like you're going to be focusing on your weakest link and making it stronger, and that's always going to benefit. I don't think I need to talk much more, but let's just go, before we go on to couples, let's figure out where you might know this Capricorn / F sign with a bit of water and air in their chart. Might have been 5-2 with that bit of everything. It could be anything, doesn't matter. But where do you know this option or potential from? Where will you meet them? I'm going to pick out 3 cards. We've got the hacker, so someone who probably works online, runs their own business online, and possibly has a bit of dodgy things going on in the past when they're stealing stuff and stealing information. Alright, and what else we got? There we go. We've got the journalist, so it could be someone who goes out there and lets their opinion be heard, or goes out and reports on certain people and tries to be the most honest. And this guy looks like a type of DJ scene, like a talk show, like this is why you should vote for this person, not that person type of thing. But it could be someone who's out there just trying to keep everything bipartisan and just being like, hey, no, this is the real stuff. Could be that Alex Jones type of thing, whereas some guy trying to point down the thing. Anyway, I'm not saying you're going to date Alex Jones, okay? I'm just saying it gives me that type of talk back chat. Very conservative looking, but doesn't have to be conservative. Anyway, let's carry on. It's got the Earth sign in there. Anyway, the lovers. So maybe you might have already had something with this person in the past, or maybe you know that they were used to be married, or maybe they're currently married and about to get out of that position. Let's move on before that. I'll pick one more card just to not be that weird. And then we've got the Emperor. So it could have a bit of Aries in them, or it should be someone who's in control, runs their own business, and is their own boss, or at least they call the shots when whatever it is that they do. It could be whatever. Alright, singles. I hope that was of some assistance, and keep an eye out for a Capricorn. Let's move on to couples. For those of you who are in a relationship, the first card is going to be your partner's feelings towards you and the situation this month. Next card is going to be how you feel about the situation this month. Third card is going to be if left unattended, not meaning that you disappear, but if you don't change the dynamics, how's it going to go? And then the fourth card will be what you could do to improve the situation, if need be. Alright, so how does your partner, what are your partner's feelings towards you, Aquarius? We've got the Magician in reverse. It could be someone who's inept, or they feel that your weakness is some sort of an illusion, is manipulation, maybe that you're easily misled, or that's maybe they feel that you take everyone else's words quite literal when they're like, that you guys have an argument, and then they talk to someone online or something, and they believe them straight away, and then they come back to you and they always, or I don't know, vice versa. It could be the same, but they're feeling like you're a little bit manipulated, as well as under some sort of an illusion. There's some sort of insecurity there too when it comes to how you feel towards them. Maybe they feel that you are talking to someone else, or have strong feelings for someone else. And we'll clarify that later. Anyway, let's clarify that now. What's this to do with? Wheel of Fortune. So it could be indicating a Piscean, some other Pisceans. That it's not them they're worried about. And it doesn't have to be that, but. Or it could be a Capricorn. We've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It could also just be meaning greed and materialism. You're focused more on other things and you're working on other things, but not the relationship. That's how they feel. All right, let's just move on to your feelings towards the situation this month. What is your feelings towards the situation? Sorry about that. You're feeling frustrated and defensive and anxious. You sense a delay in disaster coming towards you. I'm going to clarify what's this to do with. What's this to do with, please? You need to be, the Queen of Swords here, so being quick and dynamic, and also you need to be clear in communication. If you're leaving it up to your partner to figure things out, that's not good, and that also shows a sense of immaturity. So please be, it says here, You must be clear and communicate with your partner. If you don't, just say you're having a bad day and you don't really want someone coming in and hugging you or talking to you. Just say, hey, look, today's one of those days. I need some break to myself. And that would be appreciated more than just being, I'm not going to say anything and just look at you and go, I'm going to go away now. And they're like, well, what's wrong? And then the other person's like, I think they don't want me to hang out with them. Anyway, okay. Let's move on. What happens if you don't do anything? It's just going to be a little bit of a withdrawal and mistrust, darkness. It's not good. There's a sense of isolation here. So if you want to work on this relationship, if it's something that you want to fix, I'd recommend communicating clearly. If not, you're just going to... They're feeling that you're manipulated and under an illusion and you're frustrated with the whole situation. And it's just something needs to happen here. Some sort of vibe change needs to happen. You need to go out for like a dinner date. What can you do to improve the situation? And that is to distract yourself from anything that's depressing you or bad news. If you try not to read bad news and try not to put yourself in melancholy. All right, I'm going to move on. Sorry, guys. I'm going to do your oracle card section now. I'm going to do a real quick one because we're running out of time and I won't be able to upload it. Alright, so 2 cards for you. Let's go telepathy. Alright, you got study. Let love show you how to learn from each other. Let love show you how to learn. Don't have to go out and find some guru online. Let love and practicality and self-discovery teach you the way. Go embrace what fate has in store for you. Embrace what fate has in store for you. Alright, we'll go straight to the... we'll go to the life purpose. Pull out 2 cards for you, Aquarius. We've got flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life's purpose. So it could be going out... You could be working with flowers or decorations, but it could also just be indicating if you want more of a sense of purpose or just bringing some niceness to your life. Maybe getting back out into the yard and planting some nice things to, I don't know, might help the situation and give you something else to have gratitude for. What else we got here? We got author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Please make time to write it. Alright, so maybe keeping a diary and doing the first drafts of some sort of life experience, which is going to be shared with others. Now, I don't know if I've got enough time, but I'm going to just do it anyway. Alright, let's go. What have we got? Messages from the cosmos for you. Let's go. First card. You got favorably. Take advantage of the favorable conditions to achieve goals. Yes. Be the surfer. Wait for the right moment to make your move. And what we got here? We got accumulating energy, waiting to explode with shining light. Yes, that's everyone's favorite. 3 more. You got danger. Oh no, I have to clarify that. I don't know if I've got enough time. Anyway, there is danger approaching. Now, that could have been that warning we had with the fox. All right, I will have to clarify that. What's that to do with, please? What's that to do with? We'll get the tarot's back out again. What's that to do with? What's the danger warning for Aquarius? Do a quick shuffle, please. All right, what's that to do with? What's that to do with? What's that to do with? That is insane, alright? Because to me, I was saying before, the 7 of Swords is what the fox means to me. 7 of Swords came out. Someone's going to be cunning with your shit. Be careful. It's a warning to you, okay? What's it to do with? What's kind of an indication? What's it to do? Love? Money? What? Something to do with your rest and something to do with my mind. Some of them might be misleading you somehow. Telling you things that's going to keep you up. And it's going to... Something to do about your fulfillment. So someone might... Okay, if you're getting some sort of spiritual advice online, just be very careful of who you're talking to, because they might have ulterior motives. That's your warning. Alright, I'm going to pick out 2 more for you. We got observation. Observe, wait for the opportunity. Alright, cool. And merge. Powerful combination to achieve excellence. Alright, Aquarius, this went over time. I'm going to have to... You probably noticed that I edited this video because it's right now and some stuff out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.